it's an odd thing, like being an instrument in a band. Like, I don't necessarily know that me understanding the meaning of the song makes me a better guitarist. Like, I sort of feel like the chords that I have to play sometimes are based on story dynamics as opposed to the actual histories of something. And my relationship to a military situation is not going to be a military guy's relationship to a military situation. So a lot of times I'm having to work with my own internal metaphors around stuff as opposed to actual content. But sometimes it's useful to have just the language of the world. Like, it's been useful. We've been having good military advisors on this to talk us through, you know, a lot of the language of the weaponry or the teams these guys were on, or how they work together, or why they work together. And what to me is most important is not always the content of that research, but more to see the fire that it ignites in another person when they speak about it.
Hey, it's time. What the fuck are we still doing here? Come on, come on. All these numbers, kid, nothing personal.
It was pretty fucking personal to me.
Action.
That sounds lovely, princess.
Maybe you know something really nice.
Jenny, I think on the surface, is an overachiever. She does really well in school. She does really well in sports. She's articulate and knows what she wants out of life, and she's gonna get it. Underneath that, she's very sensitive.
I do not know what you are doing!
Don't worry, sir. Everything's under control. I promise you.
Hey, 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 hey!
Fuck. It's gotten quiet. Yeah, Oh, yeah. Throw the bullets out. Thank you.
In Working Man, it's about the action. I'm going to be honest, it's an action movie that delivers in that action space for sure. But the previous collaboration, Beekeeper, had a very different action style, and it was these large set-piece scenes and multiple attackers and incredible complexity, but also a bit fun and a bit heightened. And every movie has its own action grammar, and for Working Man, it really became about finding that balance between truth and believability, action style. He's playing a former British Marine commando and someone who is an incredibly trained soldier at the highest level.
Come closer and she dies!
Ready, and 3, 2, 1, action!
That sounds lovely, princess.
I play his boss. You know, I run like a family business, and he's part of the family, and we treat him like one, and he's kind of an outcast, and we bring those people in, you know, and he seems like, you know, part of the family. Something happens to my daughter, she gets abducted. Obviously, we're freaking out, you know, just like any other parent would, and, you know, we beg him if he can please help us out, because we know, you know, he takes care of people around the, you know, the trailer and the work site, and he handles little squabbles with efficiency, and we see it, and I try to pretend like I don't see anything. But you know someone, he's a badass.
Carla Garcia is a pillar of strength for the Garcia family, for the movie. She's the perfectionist boss lady that is in the house, that is incredible executive of all functions. And so we see her at the top where you see just a familiarity of the family vibes, the closeness of Mexican families working together, and you really see the love between, you know, husband and wife, and then mother to daughter, and even Abuelita gets in on the action.
Sounds lovely.
Action.
Action.
Well, Levin is the main character and Mary is his daughter, and she is, so she lives with her grandpa, and her mum has passed away, and she's a bit sad about it, but she's not always like dwelling on it. And Levin has to go and fight some people who are don't like him and are quite bad, and then so I'm just staying with his friend and his friend's wife for a while, and then eventually he comes back and he's all been beaten up and stuff, but it's nice. We have quite a close relationship, me and the dad, so it's nice.
What did I do to you?
Nothing. That's the best part.
I think from the get-go, Jenny sees Levon as this teddy bear with a hard exterior, and I think she has fun trying to crack it open. She sees him in just his kind of same outfits, same demeanor. He never cracks a smile too much, and I think to her it's intriguing because she sees that there's a lot to him, and so I see it as almost a big brother, younger sister dynamic, and I think they later come to find that they have a lot more in common than they thought.
Yeah, woo, that got out of hand.
Wow. She's got Stockholm syndrome, and then cut to the three of you arguing over what you want to watch on Netflix.
Yes! All on the couch, dressed as this still.
I think he's a real searcher, David. I think he's really searching always to try to deepen and he's not precious, which I really like, but he really wants collaboration. He really wants the actors to bring things. He wants the prop guys to bring things, the light. I mean, he really wants other people to enliven this world. And, you know, as I say, that can sometimes be rare with writer-directors, but I really like that. So it's always a bit of an adventure with him.
As we started to create the world around Jason, you know, that idea of family was incredibly important, and There's an actor I've worked with who I trust and who's just incredibly capable, and that's Michael Peña. I did End of Watch with him, I did Fury with him, and he has such range and verisimilitude. There's something very natural about him, even though he's incredibly cerebral as an actor and incredibly hardworking and incredibly focused. I knew I could count on him to be the father of this family and to find these levels. And then playing
Story with the driver. The driver of the story. So reactions and I want to look at so that's
like
where we were from, sir? Our head.